Welcome to the Discover Universal podcast. Keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle. And watch your step on the moving walkway because we're taking you park to park to prepare you for your next visit. Let's Discover Universal.
Welcome, everybody, to the Discover Universal podcast. I'm David, and feet don't fail me now. Feet don't fail me now.
I'm Kari. It's Mardi Gras. Beignet. I've been holding on to that gem for a couple weeks.
Yay.
David.
Yes.
It is almost the season of Mardi Gras.
Yeah, we're going beyond the bayou this year.
Ooh.
We're talking Universal's Mardi Gras International Flavors of Carnival.
That's right. International flavors of Carnival coming your way starting in February. We are so excited to give you a little bit of a preview of this year's event.
It is one of our favorite events.
Yep.
It's a party. It's
bet.
one of the most delicious events we have here.
Oh, yeah.
And, of course, one of the most musical. So we're going to jump in on Universal Mardi Gras this episode. We have a very special guest. We have Courtney coming from marketing who's going to be talking to us all about the event this year. And we're going to be talking about some of our favorites, what to expect if you're attending during this wonderful time of year, and how to get even more involved in all the festivities while you're here.
Laissez le bon temps rouler.
Nailed it. Let's break that one down, Kari.
Yep.
Laissez-le bon temps rouler.
I think it's laissez le.
Laissez-le. Laissez-le.
Laissez le.
They say it at the beginning of the Mardi Gras parade.
Yes, they do.
They go, mes amis, my friends, my friends.
Uh-huh.
Laissez-le bon temps rouler.
It means let the good times roll.
Let the good times roll.
Yeah, you're going to hear that a lot.
That's the important part.
Right.
Not our pronunciation.
No.
Of it. Did
no.
not take French in school. Took
we
Spanish.
will have to learn.
Yes.
We will have to go to the event and really pay attention. Okay.
Get in the whole spirit of the Mardi Gras. All right.
Yeah.
Now, when I'm thinking Universal's Mardi Gras, I'm thinking floats, beads, parades, concerts.
I'm thinking food, drinks, food.
Well, we're going to have to fight over what are we talking about first then?
Let's just unpack it all. There's a lot to talk about.
At the same time?
Yeah.
You talk
Ready?
about food while I talk about parades.
1, 2, 3.
There's
King
a parade.
cake,
There's really
beignets,
fun costumes. There's
waffles,
beads throwing.
probably.
You can be in the
There's gonna
parade.
be international
you can
flavors.
watch the parade. There's
Okay.
music. This isn't
okay,
working.
time out. You go first.
Too much.
You go first.
This is too much.
Okay, you're right. Go first.
I think we've done a good job capturing the excitement of the event and the energy.
Yeah.
But maybe not in the most clear way.
Okay.
So I will yield to you, Kari.
Oh.
Because you know what? I realize the way the day kind of goes is you kind of party and then it culminates in the parade at the end of the evening.
Yes, on select nights.
And the concert on select nights, right? So I'm going to let you
talk
about food first.
All right. Listen, y'all.
I don't want you to get hangry on this podcast.
Yeah. I'm coming for you. This year, Universal's Mardi Gras International Flavors of Carnival. It's in the title. Flavors is in the title.
International.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
It's going to be of this year. Listen, there's food from all over the world. And we did have flavors of Carnival before, and I'm excited and hopeful that this event is much like that. But I think it's going to be on an even grander scale. There are traditional Mardi Gras and party foods from around the world that you'll get to try, which is really cool. So it's kind of broken down by country.
And what I love is it's traditional, what you would think of as Mardi Gras. You think of New Orleans, you think of Carnival flavors like Brazil, like the Caribbean, Puerto Rico, the islands, right? But then there's also some things. I'm seeing Denmark, I'm seeing Belgium, I'm seeing India, I'm seeing Japan. So we're really bringing in international flavors, festivals from all over the world.
Oh yeah.
Not just here in our little side of the globe.
I know. And I could not be more excited for some of the new offerings. I'm looking at some of the item descriptions, and I'm already salivating. We have, of course, we have our traditional New Orleans fare. So we're gonna have a premium Bloody Mary. We're gonna have beignets, that crawfish boil, that shrimp, that andouille sausage, those typical flavors that you would expect from a Mardi Gras. But over in Mexico, we have a Baja-style shrimp ceviche. With cucumber lime granita.
You love ceviche.
I love ceviche. I love shrimp. I love food.
I went on a cruise with Kari's band. I've never eaten so much ceviche in my life. Right. Every single day we had ceviche.
We did. We had a traditional cultural Mexican ceviche. So I'm excited to try this. From the Bahamas, we have a marinated conch salad. Got a little seafood vibe going on there. From France, there's going to be a crêpe Suzette. Of course. France making a big splash here, part of Mardi Gras. It is the title is in French, so that's going to be a big deal. There's a waffle from Belgium. There is I'm not really sure how to pronounce this, but there is an Indian vegetable curry. Anybody know how to pronounce this? Can you pronounce this, David?
Pav Bhaji?
Sounds delicious.
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Chef Junior, who was on our the episode when we talked about the food for Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
There's the mofongo flight.
Oh, yes,
at our Puerto
yes.
Rican tent. Mm-hmm. Trio of mofongo with various toppings.
I'm in.
I can't wait.
You had me at mofongo. So this is going to be a really, really exciting year for our foodies. If you have not come and tried all of the different offerings, this is an awesome year to do so. And conveniently, we do have an option that you can buy a food and beverage card.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a little bit of a discount if you get that food and beverage card, and you can try all the different options with a little bit of a prepaid option.
That makes it a little more convenient.
Absolutely.
There's also a deal just for our annual pass holders as well. That gives you an even better value on that. I just wanted to say, we're talking about international flavors.
Yeah.
I want to talk about universal flavors.
Okay.
Because our universe of Mardi Gras, stay with me here. This is going to make sense.
Okay.
Our universe of flavors is expanding beyond the theme park and into all of our amazing hotels around Universal Orlando Resort.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So everybody's getting in on the fun. Tons of the restaurants out there at Universal City Walk have special offerings for Mardi Gras, and all the hotels getting involved as well.
Yep.
I mean, I'm seeing some Bourbon Street beignets at Hard Rock Hotel.
Ooh.
I'm seeing some Cajun jambalaya pasta at Portofino Bay Hotel.
I'm particularly excited for Cabana Bay Beach Resort Shrimp Po' Boy over at Galaxy Bowl.
And they all have a specialty cocktail as well, I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
This is going to be a big year.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. This is going to be a really big year for our foodies, so I can't wait.
So a really cool new offering this year at Mardi Gras is what's called the Mardi Gras Float Ride and Dine Experience.
Ooh. So, okay, first.
What is it? Hold on.
What is that? So for maybe guests that don't know about the float riding experience.
Yes.
You can actually ride a float?
Yes. We will dive into that later. We're going to talk about the whole float riding experience.
Love that.
Yes. But this year, we're creating our favorite things. Your food.
Yes.
Me.
Yes.
The parade.
Yeah. You are one of my favorite things. Is that what you're saying?
No, my favorite thing being the parade. Your favorite thing of the event being food.
Gotcha.
Well, they've married the two into the perfect offering.
Amazing.
Which is our Mardi Gras Float Ride and Dine Experience. This is for an additional fee. Our guests are able to enjoy a fixed price meal at one of several Universal Orlando restaurants, and then they receive a guaranteed spot on a Mardi Gras float for that same day. So our guests that are participating in this awesome ride and dine experience, you get one prefixed meal at a select full-service restaurant. Then you'll have a guaranteed reserve spot for that same day in the parade. You'll get your float rider credentials at the restaurant after your meal, and then that'll specify like when to go check in and where to go and what time to go. That's available for select dates during the Mardi Gras season, but it is limited per night. So if you are interested in that, you'll definitely want to reserve that ahead of time and get all the details are going to be on the Universal Orlando website. But that sounds really fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, dinner in a parade. That's what I would want to do anyway.
Guaranteed spot on a float. Yeah. Heck yes.
Very cool.
Well, David, we ran down all of the food offerings that we are excited for this year, but there is a whole other component of Universal's Mardi Gras, and that is
perhaps the marquee element of Mardi Gras.
Entertainment.
The party.
Woo! Let's le bon temps rouler.
Okay, well, to fix this,
I'm going to learn that.
We have an expert.
Okay, good.
We have our good friend Courtney. Courtney's back, y'all.
Hi, Courtney.
You may remember her from our Halloween Horror Nights review episode where she lended her great review and opinions.
Yes.
As part of our panel that night. But now she's here. I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you so much.
First things first, please correct us in this Let the Good Times Roll.
Laissez le bon temps rouler.
Oh, that was beautiful.
That's how it's supposed to go.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
I'll take notes. And I love your shirt, by the way.
Thank you. Yes, I am decked out in my Mardi Gras shirt.
Yep.
Pretty much the requirement of everyone from the New Orleans area.
Yes.
You have this shirt.
Yes.
It's purple, green, and gold stripes with a collar, like a polo. And it's like a rite of passage.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Really?
a little bit. Yeah,
I love that.
If you look up pictures of people at Mardi Gras parades, you will see someone in this shirt. Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, well, now we know there's a uniform.
There, in a way, yeah. It's like the go-to.
Got it. Okay.
Like if you don't know what you want to wear to HHN, you put on the like houses t-shirt, this is it.
That's it.
Yeah.
You look great.
Thank you.
The go-to Mardi Gras outfit.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
So
she
tell
looks
us-
it. She is the expert.
Tell us your background, Courtney.
Thank you. So my background, I actually work behind the scenes of the podcast. I support this fantastic podcast.
We need all the support. Oh,
Of course. So yes, work on the marketing side. And I'm from the New Orleans area, specifically Slidell, Louisiana. It's right across the twin span from New Orleans. So I grew up going to Mardi Gras every year, parades and enjoying the best time ever, my favorite time of the year. So it only makes sense that I work for Universal Orlando Resort and get to enjoy this wonderful event every year.
Well, this is why we have you here, because what we want to know, since you are an expert on all things actual, Louisiana Mardi Gras, talk about the Universal experience with Mardi Gras, and what are some of your favorite things, and does it bring up memories from home or what?
It does.
Yeah.
In fact, I have a vivid memory of coming back into the park last year after just everything we all went through. Coming back in, it was around Mardi Gras time, and the brass band was coming down the street, and they had the parade float just out with people enjoying a good time, and the atmosphere was just so fun and lively, and it made me feel like I was back at home and just enjoying a good time. Got my Mardi Gras beads. I had to get some beignets. I had to just enjoy myself and bask in the atmosphere.
You heard it here. Authentic experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stamp of approval.
That's right.
Yeah.
I love it.
My favorite thing is, of course, the parade. It kind of caps off the day, select evenings during the event, and it's just so much fun. There's I don't know, how would we describe it? There's lots of different floats. There's usually an overall theme for the year. In the past year, it was space. There were aliens and astronauts and everything. But Mardi Gras-ized versions, right? So over-the-top costumes, lots of glitter. But yeah, so the parade itself has all these different amazing floats. They're so gorgeous. They have a set of floats that's usually returning year after year, and then they'll usually have a set of floats that's new for the event, the new theme that year. And of course, every float has its own crew of performers, right, that are all dressed in costumes. They're all out there partying, and their job is to just get you involved in the event, right? Have some fun out there. So throughout the day, they're actually out there in the front of our park, near our Music Plaza stage, near our New York streets, and they're just having a good time. They're dancing to the music. They're having fun with you guys. They're taking pictures with everybody here. And then in the evening, then they jump into the parade. And what is there? I mean, there's stilt walkers.
Yeah.
There's dancers. It's incredible. It's such visual stimulus everywhere. It's something to look at everywhere you turn. It's awesome. It's so much fun.
Not to mention the music, and that's always when I hear that song start, I can hear the music in my head right now. The parade starting, it just you can't help but get so excited. Yeah.
Well, you were saying earlier that you like coming in, you seen the brass band. So
I love them.
We do have concerts on select nights, but we also have some live entertainment, some live bands playing sort of that Mardi Gras New Orleans style music, which is really cool. And I'm sure that brings back some memories as well.
Just want to jump into the second line and march down the street with an umbrella, throwing beads.
Yes. Oh, beads. We forgot about the beads.
Yeah.
Yes.
Beads on beads on beads.
Yes. So if you've never been to Universal's Mardi Gras, the parade route is actually kind of a circle around the front of the park over here at Universal Studios Florida. So if you come during that day, especially as it gets closer to the parade time, you'll see the areas where everyone's standing, and you definitely want a great spot to get a good view and to be in a prime position to catch those beads.
Oh, yeah. And that's your trophy, right? You want to be the person that's got a collar of beads around your neck.
Right.
Struggling as you walk back to your car, with this, you're yeah, I won. I'm the winner of Mardi Gras.
That is one of my favorite views, because what I love is we have some annual pass holders that will come back night after night, and they will, those beads will compile. And by the end, you're I can only see your eyes, guys.
Yes. And
you're doing good.
They sell in the stores, they sell the beautiful ones, right?
The fancy
the emblems
ones. Yeah.
and the you can get a gator one. You can get all sorts of ones with Mardi Gras masks and stuff. You can buy Mardi Gras masks in the stores.
Yeah.
You can really deck
go all
out
out
and add to your bead ensemble.
For sure.
And look.
Have you decked out before?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I think I've worn this shirt in the parade before.
I would hope so.
Yeah, I have another one that says like soul on it. It's got the Louisiana boot is the L, the Louisiana state shape.
Yes.
But yeah, I pull out all my gear.
Yes. She's ready.
Yeah.
So you mentioned you've been in the parade. That's a really cool thing that actually our guests are able to do as well, which really makes the event kind of special.
Definitely.
So how does that work? Let's get into that.
Yeah, I can speak to it for sure. So for guests, so annual pass holders, as well as guests day in the park, will have the opportunity to sign up to be in the parade. So when you're, as a guest, watching the parade go by, you can see it on their face, right? Like this is the best night of my life.
Yeah.
And it truly is. It's so much fun. Like I said, you get to go backstage and you get on your float and you are, for a night, part of this experience. You get to ride out onto the route and you have your beads in your hand. The music is playing and you can't help but dance. And there's each float pretty much has the confetti cannon. So there's like a couple of times. And one time I was on a float that had fire.
Ooh.
That's
and
cool.
It's just overwhelmingly amazing.
That's advanced Mardi Gras float, right?
Yes.
Advanced.
Yeah.
These are legit Mardi Gras floats. They're not playing. They are authentic. They're built and made in New Orleans. And you can tell, like even being from the New Orleans area, going to real Mardi Gras, these are real floats. I brought my parents a couple of times and I'm like, you guys, you have to see these floats because it's like you're back at home.
Wow.
And they had a blast too. But the parade is fantastic. Being in it, really getting to engage with the guests in that way that you literally can't have this experience anywhere else.
Wow.
Absolutely. There's a few different ways to get involved. As we talked about, there's the new Mardi Gras float, ride, and dine experience.
That's right.
That, along with dinner, you get a spot in the Mardi Gras floats. There's also a new way for annual pass holders to use an online reservation tool that allows them and up to 4 guests to reserve a spot on one of the floats. And then there's also opportunity for day guests as well. So there's a limited number of spots during the day. Usually our bead captains are signing up people to get involved. They'll give you like a return time that you need to be back in that area that you'll meet. You'll get on the float. You'll get all your instructions. There's even costuming involved. They give you it's nothing complicated. It's like a thing that you just put over your head, over your shoulders.
Yeah.
But it gets you in. You're part of the
costume.
float now.
Yeah.
You got a costume. Yeah. I will say if you do want to get involved, there is a bit of a time commitment involved. So it's great for people that maybe are here more than one day if they don't want to give up that much time to the experience. But as you were saying, it is totally a one-of-a-kind experience. It is so much fun to do it. I've gotten to do it. Carrie, you've gotten to do it?
I have.
Yes.
I
we
rode
should
that
try to do like a podcast float outing this year.
Yeah, that would be fun. That would be a blast.
It's so cool being on the float. And like you were saying, you see all the crowds.
Yeah.
And they want those beads. They're like, throw the beads.
Yeah.
Just all the hands up. Everyone holding their children in the air. Throw the bead. And the way you get, there's so many beads allotted per float, right? And so you have the bead captains who are team members on the float with you, and they're kind of organizing it and making all the bead magic happen. But they're handing you just, reams of beads. And I will say a pro tip. So when you're on the float, here's the thing that people don't think about. You need to pace yourself when you're tossing those beads.
Yeah.
Because there's only so many beads allotted per float. You don't want to toss them all right at the beginning, and then by the end, you're all out, and then everyone is disappointed, and they're like, throw the beads. And you're like, I tossed them already. I'm sorry.
One of my bead captains one year, because I've had the luxury of getting to do this a few times, and a bead captain told me one time, so there's a song on the float that goes like, feet don't famine out, feet don't famine out. And there's a pace, right? Yeah. And he said, toss the beads with the beat of the song. So toss, don't famine out, toss, don't famine out.
On the twos and the fours.
Yes, exactly. And that kind of keeps you, because you can get going really fast tossing those beads.
Yeah.
And
when you got
dance
guests
break.
out there that are pumping and
you
they're
got kids in the front. You want each kid to get a bead. So, it's...
And you got to toss to the back as well.
Yeah.
You can't...
Fair.
You can't only toss to the front. You got to try to get into the back.
Yeah.
So that's another pro tip for you is warm up, stretch the arm. I will say it is surprisingly physical to toss beads for the length of a parade.
Yeah, and
you don't think so.
lesson.
But the parade route, you watching the parade, you get to see it all go by. But if you're in the parade, it's a route. I don't know. It takes 15, 20 minutes to make the route.
Oh, it goes by so fast.
You were slanging and tossing those beads and don't throw out a shoulder.
They do teach you a bit of a technique, right? Because no overhand throws.
Oh,
You
yes.
learn this.
They don't want you pelting people.
Exactly.
That's important.
We do have to make sure no one gets hurt. We're here
Yes.
for fun. So you underhand or like a frisbee.
So the flip side of that, if you're in the crowd, if you're in the crowd
parade
watching
viewing
the parade,
area.
yes. How do you catch a bead? How does one?
I have experience with this.
Your face.
If you put your hand straight up in the air,
That was
and
what
you
I was
put
going to say. That's my tip.
one finger up,
Oh,
chances are, if someone is tossing those beads
There's
to you,
so many
it might
beads tossing.
wind around your finger and then just gently cascade down your shoulder, and then well, bam!
it's like a ring toss.
It's exactly
you
like that.
you are
Human-
the carnival game.
Human bead toss. Yeah,
Definitely, you want to you got to have your arms up.
Got to have the arms up. Yeah.
Definitely fingers out, right?
Love
You
it.
got to maximize your space.
catchability.
Your catchability. And the best trick, eye contact.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
stare them down.
You got to make eye contact with someone.
Toss me a bead.
And because then they're like, oh, this is the person I'm tossing to.
Yeah.
So make eye contact with
love
as
that.
many of them as you can.
I try to snag them. I try to like watch them come in and get them right out in midair.
Oh, you snatch them.
Yeah.
Okay.
It can be tough though. Listen, you're looking up. The sky is dark. There's all the lights. There's confetti in the air.
You're surrounded by other people.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
It is exciting and fun and energetic though.
I will tell
That's
you.
the thrill of a Mardi Gras
Yeah.
parade, like, right? That's the point.
You just being there and just seeing the floats and seeing the entertainment and seeing people on the floats having such an amazing time. The energy is fantastic.
And this year, if you want to continue that enjoyment, there are a couple specialty evening parties going on
Oh.
over at Universal City Walk.
Oh.
Yeah. There is a Mardi Gras after party at Pat O'Brien's on select nights.
Fun.
That party's going from 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. So
That's
you guys,
past my bedtime.
yeah, me too.
I'll be there.
But I don't know if you are super hyped from that parade. You might be rolling over. You're gonna be hanging out with Courtney for sure. The free admission. There are reservations encouraged though, so check out online in the show notes. There's gonna be a link to those reservations. There's gonna be DJs, stilt walkers, food and drink offerings, all kinds of cool stuff going on at Pat O'Brien's. And on Fat Tuesday, Pat O'Brien's is having a party.
Oh, wow.
So on February 21st, on the actual
On the
starting
day.
date, the day,
The day.
you can
Mardi
have
Gras.
that party and rock it out.
That brings up a good point. That I think I learned this way late, and maybe this is obvious for a lot of people, but like that's what Mardi Gras means. It means Fat Tuesday. Mm-hmm. Did you know that?
I
Mardi
like
is
it's
Tuesday,
somewhere in my
Gras
mind.
Fat-
I knew
Fat
that,
Tuesday.
but I'm
Yeah.
glad you reminded me.
Because there's the Fat Tuesday window as well in City Walk that has the frozen alcoholic drinks.
Oh yeah, for our friends 21 and up, roll
right.
on over to Fat Tuesday. Maybe on Fat Tuesday.
The dates for our Mardi Gras event here at Universal Orlando for 2023, we got it going from February 4th all the way through April 16th.
Whoa,
I love that.
lots. Courtney's
many
face
days.
just lit up.
Well, because I mean, especially with the festival that we do now, right? Carnival, there's so much food. You can't come one day and think you're going to enjoy everything that we have to offer.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to be able to come back and try all the different foods and enjoy yourselves and see all the different concerts and parades. I mean, even though the parade floats each year will be that one theme, there's going to be different people on the floats.
Yeah,
Right?
that's
And-
right. Got to check their bead tossing prowess.
Exactly.
And you get to build up your collection over the course of the event.
do, yeah.
One of my favorite things about this event, about Universal's Mardi Gras, is this is a regular daytime event. So this is not a special ticket. It's not like Halloween Horror Nights. It's a separate event in the evening. This is like, if you're coming to Universal Studios Florida during this season, you get to enjoy it. You get to celebrate. And as you were saying, my favorite part is the concerts.
Ooh.
So on select nights during the Universal Mardi Gras season, during the event, we'll have big concerts on our main Music Plaza stage. It's right there in front of Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket. And these are big national touring acts. Like, you've heard of these people.
Yeah.
So our concert lineup, it's always so exciting to for the big, lineup reveal every year to see who's going to be there. There's lots of genres. There's really something for everybody. Speaking of Mardi Gras food traditions,
Yes.
beignet for beignets.
Then yay! Okay.
Carrie's really trying to make this a new catchphrase
Yeah.
of Universal's Mardi Gras.
It
Mardi
is
Gras,
on
beignet.
t-shirt.
We
You
want
can
the t-shirt.
go to stores in Louisiana will sell t-shirts that say beignet.
Well, we need
That is a
Oh,
thing.
okay, good.
Universal Orlando beignet,
You heard it here.
Yeah, that's right.
spelled bin
Yay.
yay.
Yay. Y-A-Y. I would like to confess something here today. I've never eaten a beignet.
You're lying.
I have not. Okay. I take that back. At last year's Mardi Gras, David, you and I tried a crab beignet. Crab
That
stuffed.
was so good.
A savory
I've
beignet.
never had a savory beignet. That thing blew my mind.
So I guess I take it back. I have tried a beignet.
But that's not in the spirit of beignets. That's not what we're thinking.
That's
of.
right. I'm not
We're
trying to
thinking of
traditional.
Purest form.
Yes.
traditional donut, fluffy, fried, powdered sugar. Comes in a bag.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
sounds great.
Yeah. Great snack for walking around a theme park.
Oh, yeah. It's a nice to-go snack.
Yeah.
Guys,
Donut in a bag.
It is Michelle, our executive producer. It is her favorite thing, favorite dessert, favorite thing on this earth. Love it more than your family? Oh, yeah. Yes.
But not more than her cat.
Wow. But not the
Not
cat.
more than the cat.
That's fair.
Yes.
That's fair.
There is a list there. I cannot believe you haven't gotten involved. We have to
haven't.
rectify this year.
Courtney, the beignets are good here?
I love them.
Oh, good.
How are they served? Because it's fun how they're served.
Yeah.
You get them in a bag.
in a bag.
and they just shovel the
Powdered
powdered
sugar.
sugar in there, right? Because it coats and you can, if they're fresh out the fryer, you can kind of shake it and kind of coat them with the powdered sugar.
And they're good size,
And then
too. They're not like
Michelle
too
is
big.
pantomiming dumping the bag into her mouth. I would recommend a bit of a neater version. It's very difficult to eat them neatly, right?
Yeah,
Because of
it
the powdered
is.
sugar.
Yes, so there's definitely tips to eating a beignet.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You can't breathe out. You can't breathe in while you're biting into a beignet.
I enjoy breathing out and just going, just a cloud of
Yes.
powdered sugar.
Everywhere, all over your clothes. It'll add into the glitter.
If
You'll
you're
have
wearing
a whole outfit.
Worth
if
it.
you're wearing a black shirt, dark shirt, there's no hope for you. Sorry.
Hey. But in this, I mean, they must be very, very good because
They're so
I see people
classic.
going back 2 and 3 times to the beignet stand, and
Guys, Pat O'Brien's out here at Universal City Walk has a bag of beignets on their dessert menu year round.
Oh, that's
really
amazing.
We might have to make a trip.
Oh no,
I don't know if we can
love
wait.
until February.
Or why not both? Let's do it.
There you go. I'll be one of the beignet enthusiasts.
Right. Get you a bag. Get you a bag of beignets.
Oh, yeah.
Get one to share. Get one for yourself. You know your life.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Kind of a requirement. You got to get beignets. You got to try, if you like seafood and you can have seafood, you got
Yeah.
to get the crawfish and the
Oh
shrimp.
man, that's a big one. They always
Little
do
shrimp.
here. They always do kind of like a, I don't know, like a basket or a plate, right? And it's like a
Crawfish
few
boil.
different things. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yes, I absolutely love the crawfish boil. That's my go-to every year. I've got to get beignets and I got to get my crawfish boil. If I can't make it home for crawfish boil season, I can at least get it here. Let the good times roll. Laissez le bon temps rouler.
You got it. You're so cool. Courtney, thank you for joining us today for this interview. It was nice to be surrounded with all this Mardi Gras knowledge and experience and history. I'm prepped. I'm ready for the event.
And the shirt. We got to get shirts.
Yeah, we
Yes.
gotta get shirts.
We got to
Everybody's
get
got to
the
get shirts, get beignets.
purple, green, and gold shirts.
Yeah.
Cover them in beignet powder.
And that's it. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for having me. This was a blast.
You are
And,
amazing.
yeah.
Come back
Till
anytime.
next time.
Yeah, girl.
We'll see you out in the parade.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, David, it's time to break it down with some things that we learned, some VIP tips, and sort of the overall logistics of Mardi Gras this year with a Take 5 rewind.
Number one, some logistics for you. If you are visiting Universal Orlando, you can enjoy Universal's Mardi Gras daily from February 4th through April 16th, 2023. Of course, select nights for that concert and Mardi Gras parade, but that is included with daily park admission. So if you're coming to hang out at Universal Studios Florida during that season, you'll be partying with us at Universal's Mardi Gras.
Number 2, we got food and drink specials. If you are 21 plus, you can enjoy some of those cool cocktails going on around the park, but also at some of our area hotels. The international flavors of Carnival means that there's going to be food from all around the globe. So cool stuff you get to try. There's also going to be those home flavors, traditional New Orleans food, that crawfish boil and beignets that Courtney was talking about. There's going to be treats like king cake as well. And if you do want to have any of those savings, there's a food and beverage card. And if you're an annual pass holder, there are also exclusive savings for you as well. So check that out.
Number 3, all the amazing entertainment and parade, of course, that goes along with Mardi Gras here at Universal Orlando, featuring those super cool, authentic floats with the awesome themes every single year. All the amazingly clad performers out there dancing with you, hyping you up, partying with you. And of course, you can watch the parade, catch those beads, or if you have the opportunity to actually take part in the parade, ride on those floats. It's super fun, and toss those beads out during the parade as well.
Number 4, there is live music to see and hear. There are concerts on select nights at the Music Plaza stage. I will say those are busy nights, and you want to find a good viewing area. You want to see that band, that musician, if that's your favorite. So check the lineup for your favorite bands. But also during the daytime, there are some live bands. Like we said, that Zydeco music, brass band, jazz music. They're kind of pop-up performances all around the park. So get in on that music action.
And number 5 are VIP tips for Universal's Mardi Gras. Make sure you plan ahead a little bit. Check those concert dates and parade times so you know who you're going to be seeing when you're heading out to the parks. If you are an annual pass holder, you do get to make a reservation online early if you want to be part of the parade, which is super cool. But don't worry, our day guests as well. You'll be able to find our events team members, those bead captains out there recruiting you to join in on the parade fun as well. And maybe the best way to experience Universal's Mardi Gras is to stay at one of our hotels. And if you're really looking for some Mardi Gras fun, check out those special nights at Pat O'Brien's as well for a Fat Tuesday celebration and the after party each night of Universal's Mardi Gras as well.
I am really excited to get me a little cool Mardi Gras shirt because I got to say, I'm super jealous of Courtney's purple and gold and green shirt.
Yeah.
She looks official.
And I can't wait to get the beignets.
I am really excited, honestly, to try beignets. And I think I need to wait.
It may change your life.
It might.
Yes.
According to executive producer Michelle, they are her favorite thing in her life except for her cat. So, right. I mean, that's a big deal. Big deal. I'm ready. Hey, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, our listeners. David, thank you as always as co-host.
Hey, merci, mes amis.
Ooh, he learned a French. Thank you to Courtney, of course. Thank you to executive producer Michelle, sound engineer Art. We will see y'all out there for the Mardi Party. To learn more about Universal Parks and Resorts, head to our show notes for links to our Discover Universal blog for a more in-depth look around our destination. While you're there, sign up to receive emails that will include articles, videos, and this podcast delivered right to your inbox to prepare for your next vacation. If you liked what you heard, leave us a review and don't forget to subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts.